Hello, hello. Welcome back to the vlog. I feel like it has been forever. The last time I did a vlog, I told you guys that I definitely had an injury in my left arm, and I have tennis elbow, just an overuse injury. So I have started physical therapy for that, and in turn, it's just a lot on my arm and my wrist to edit videos. So just took a little break from long form content. I am still healing. I've literally just started physical therapy 2 weeks ago, so we'll see how long this takes to get up. But I wanted to bring you guys along on a week of reading with me. It is Thursday. On Thursdays, I do go out and see a few patients in person. Other than that, I usually work from home. And Fridays I do as well. But on the way to one of my patients is my favorite Target in the city. So I'm leaving early. I'm gonna go to Target, do a little shopping. I want to get a couple books, and one of the books I'm looking for, First Time Caller, is not at the store, which I'm sad about, but I'll order. The other ones I want to get are Collide and Spiral, I believe. And then I'm looking for a new water bottle. So I'm gonna check out Owala. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm gonna check their 30 and 40 ounce bottle out, and I think grab a little Starbucks and just set the tone for a good day, because I have a few patients I'm gonna see and then come home, and then I see literally 6 patients back to back from 4 to 7 online. So let's have a good day. It is cold here, as you can tell. I have a beanie, a scarf, a sweater. It is like in the 30s right now. It is chilly, chilly, chilly. I'm all bundled up. Let's go to Target. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Let's do a quick haul, and then I got a boogie. I did get Collide and Spiral. I'm so excited. I'm just loving hockey romances. I'm loving them. Then I decided on this Owala because it has the big handle. It's the 30 ounce, and then I can also lock the top. I just want something spill proof that still has a straw in it, and I like that it has like different sipping options. So I'm excited about this. I love the color, and I didn't even see this option online, so I'm glad I came into store to look at them. I'm listening to New Moon. I'm reading New Moon for book club, and I'm loving Twilight. I'm loving Twilight so much. Feeling kind of bad for Jacob because I feel like Bella just uses him, but and I didn't get that. I mean, I got the vibe in the films, but not as much. Yeah, so that's what I'm listening to today. I'm gonna go ahead and see a patient and hopefully get New Moon done like today or tomorrow, because we are meeting Saturday or Sunday for brunch, so I gotta move. Okay, it is the next evening now. Ended up having a movie night last night with my sister. We are just vibing on Percy Jackson. So we watched the first one last night. We're supposed to watch the first one tonight, but I don't think we are. I think I'm just gonna stay in and read and have a cozy night. Just had a shower. It is freezing outside, and I feel like my legs have just been cold for hours. So I'm really excited to snuggle up by the fire. I did listen to New Moon a lot today. So I'm at the point where like Jacob's turned into a wolf essentially, and Bella thinks he has mono. But since it's so cold outside, let's do a hydrogel mask. I have been trying out these loop masks and I'm liking them so far. So let's put on a mask and I will tell you kind of my thoughts so far on New Moon. So when I watched the film, I really, really like Jacob. I just did. I don't know. I was very team Jacob. Obviously I can feel her attachment to Edward more in the books. Like I really do feel it. Starting New Moon was really hard for me because I knew I was just going to be really, really sad. And it was just very hard to read, knowing that she's just literally being abandoned. And I think it's just like even more heartbreaking to read because I got more of her relationship with Alice and just like Esme and Dr. Cullen, and I just feel like everyone abandoned her, and that's like really sad. So feeling for her there. Was feeling kind of bad that she was using Jacob, but you know, understanding her feelings a lot more for Jacob, reading the book, like in how she loves him. And so, yeah, starting to understand that a little bit better, but I'm really enjoying it. I need to check with my book club and see if we're meeting tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday for brunch. Hopefully it's Sunday so that I can finish reading the book. I literally have just not really been reading as much the last couple of weeks. I've been really, I just like the way this sticks on. I have been really busy at work. I took on a higher caseload, added a few patients, so just busy trying to keep up with my paperwork best I can so it doesn't pile up because of my elbow injury. It's really hard to type. This looks very crazy. I feel like Hannibal Lecter. Anyway, that's enough chatting. Let's go get cozy and read. Okay, it is some time later. We had book club this morning. One of my cousins couldn't make it, so it was just my cousin Crystal and myself, and we went to the cutest little creperie and just had a yummy breakfast and got to chat Twilight, Midnight Sun, and like half a new moon. She hadn't finished it yet either, but we are in the car killing time. Andrew and my entire family are still in the restaurant. I came because it was like scorching hot in there, so I ate and came back to the car to read. I have my book with me, working on my way through New Moon, guys. Sometimes I just feel like I just don't really have a lot of time to read, and that's what's going on today. So my niece made it to the playoffs with her basketball team from school, so we had her first playoff game at 3 o'clock and they won, so they are playing again at 7, which means we are just going to be killing time. So it's far too hot in the restaurant. We were hoping to really hang out and stay in there, but this is the thing that happens, like in places where it's just not cold for long durations of time. Like when it does get cold here, everyone like panics in public stores and like bumps the heater way up, but doesn't account for like the fact that we're still indoors and there's a lot of bodies and like we're all walking around, moving from outside to inside. So it's a shit show, but I'm gonna read, kill some time. Reading's up. I don't know what we're gonna do, honestly. What are we gonna do to kill time?
Fucking hot.
It was ugly in there.
It was stupid.
See, I'm not crazy. Where are we going?
Barnes.
Your cheeks are so red because you're so hot. We're gonna go to Barnes & Noble to kill time because where else would we go? Okay, it is Sunday. Yesterday I got pretty far in my book. I mean, honestly, don't even know how many pages because I was audioing it, but we are basically to the point where wolf's out of the bag. Bella knows Jake is a wolf. It's getting exciting. I think I'm about definitely more than halfway, maybe 3/4. I just pulled up to go get a mani-pedi and I brought my headphones. So I'm gonna go in and audio my book while I get my mani-pedi. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my nails because I have really been liking like a almond shape, but with a little bit more of a sharper tip, but it makes it pretty much impossible for me to type, and it will hurt my wrist. So my kind of old tried and true was just gel square. I don't really want to go back to that right now, but it might come to that because I just can't keep looking at my nails like this, especially my toes. I need to get them done, but we'll see. I'm like, do I go short almond? But I kind of like, I don't love the way a super short almond looks, to be honest. So I don't know. We will see. And I definitely don't know what color. So let's get in there and see what I pick. very sunny in this area, but I am done. I just went with a very basic French tip shellac, like didn't even add length. We actually filed them down even more than they were natural. So it's not what I would go for right now, but it's pretty, it's cleaned up and just makes me feel better. I ended up getting the same on my toes. Super simple. I feel like when in doubt, just go for a nice clean French tip. I did get to listen to my audio the whole time. I'm going home now. I have 2 different choir groups coming over to practice because we are going to be performing solos in our upcoming cabaret show. So it's a busy weekend and I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. So I'm going to go meet with those 2 groups. And then after that, I have work notes to write, as well as a report to finish, which I'm literally almost done. I need to just finish like a couple goals for a patient, but I'm going to be tired. So I'm hoping to read tonight, but I'm also kind of like, I might rot on the couch and put on a comfort movie and be asleep by 10 o'clock, which is insanely early for me. So we will see. Feeling good. Might not get New Moon done today. I'm about 75 or 80% done, but that's okay. I couldn't sleep last night, so I did read a little bit of One Dark Window, like 10 pages, so I'm at like a little over 200 pages. It's picking up. I'm enjoying it, but it's also just kind of second in line right now. And then I have 2 book clubs that I haven't even started the books for, which is Scythe and Sparrow. Like I read only a couple pages, and then How to End a Love Story with my friend Lydia. We will see when I get to them. It's just one of those like seasons. I feel like, you know, things ebb and flow with reading and just not getting a lot of reading done right now. But I just thought it would be fun to bring you guys along on like a very realistic week of reading for somebody who doesn't get to do this for a living and who just really enjoys the hobby and sharing it with you guys. So might not pick up the camera again till tomorrow, but we will see. Hello. All right, it is Monday. I have had the slowest, nicest just start to my day. I woke up and I made pancakes and eggs, sipped on some tea. I had to catch up on work notes, and I have been listening to New Moon all morning. I really wanted to sit down and do like a nice immersive reading, but I just really haven't had time. I am almost done. They have just experienced the whole entire Volturi madness, and they are back at Bella's house, so you can hear the pitter-pattering of my dog's feet. But I'm finishing New Moon now. I have to literally go see a patient in a few minutes, so I'm not going to quite finish it yet, but it will be done today. And then I'm going to finish One Dark Window, and I'm hoping to do that honestly in just like 1 to 2 sittings, because I'm just over page 200, which I think is just over halfway. I think it's almost 400 pages. I can't remember. And then Scythe and Sparrow and How to End a Love Story. And we will see if I can finish those by Friday night, because that's the end of the month. And I don't know, just setting goals. They're pretty crazy goals, but we will see.
Dreams. It's very irresponsible. Think of Esme and Carlisle and was on the edge of losing it. I stopped to take a deep breath, hoping to calm myself.
So I figured it was time for a little update. I just finished One Dark Window, and it was honestly not that interesting. Yeah, I was kind of bored, which is kind of shocking for me because I consider myself like pretty easy to please when it comes to books. I was kind of bored. So the second one apparently is where it really picks up, and it did pick up at the end, of course. But yeah, I was just a little surprised because everybody that's read it has just mentioned, like, literally to the degree of like, stop everything you're reading and pick up One Dark Window. And I'm like, okay, so I was like, it was like one of my most anticipated reads for the last 6 months. I don't know. I don't know. I know I enjoy fantasy. I might enjoy watching fantasy in film more than I do reading it, but we'll see. As I read more fantasies, we will see how I feel about that. But I definitely get more excited when there's just like the romance component or the character development, the character history, the relationships. Those things definitely excite me more than like the fighting and the world building and all of that. So with that being said, it is Wednesday at 1:30. I was supposed to be seeing a family of triplets right now. If you don't know, I'm a speech therapist and I work primarily from home, but they canceled. So I have an hour and a half to read and start a new book. So let's see if in the next 2 days, by the end of Friday, which is when the month ends, I can finish my last 2 reads for the month, which are Scythe and Sparrow, which I'm very, very excited about. I am reading this with a couple of girlies from Book Talk, and then How to End a Love Story, which has been on my shelf for a while. I'm really excited to read it too. I just feel like it has really good reviews, and I'm reading this with my bestie Lydia. We do a book club as well, just the two of us. So let's see if I can get these 2 done by Friday. I can't decide which one I want to start with, and I really enjoyed the first 2 in this series. If you haven't read Butcher and Blackbird, I highly recommend picking it up. It definitely was like some of my first dark romances that I've read, and I know it gets much darker than that. This is like skimming the surface, but it's pretty dark for me. Oh, there's 2 epilogues. Okay. And a bonus chapter. I don't know where the pages are. Okay, 390. And by the way, the artwork is just so beautiful. I love the gold tones here. It's just such a pretty book. And this one is 368. So they're like literally the same. I think I'm gonna go for Scythe and Sparrow because Lydia and I are meeting Sunday. So if I need to read into the weekend, I can. But yeah, so I think I'll go Scythe and Sparrow, and which I shockingly was able to get the Audible on Libby as well. Like without a wait last night. So I will be listening to that while I prep for dinner as well as get my steps in. So if you guys have noticed, I get a lot of my reading done by doing audiobooks and or like immersive reads. The only time I really can sit down and read is at the end of the day or in the middle of the night if I can't sleep. So I love audios. They are so helpful. So I'm going to do that. P.S. If you watched I think it was my last weekend vlog, you may notice I have a completely different glasses than the ones that I purchased. I ended up taking those back, which by the way, you have 30 days to do at LensCrafters. I didn't know, but I ended up taking those back and getting these by Tom Ford, which are just so gorgeous. They have this like gold detail and then the little Tom Ford logo at the end. I ended up going for these because the other ones had the nose pieces and I couldn't put them up. And here's my hair is sticking out because I've just been doing chores and I look crazy. But I can't do this, and like that was a make it or break it for me. And I didn't think about that because I had never got glasses with the nose pieces. And these are actually men's glasses, and I love them so much. So anywho, just a little side note on the glasses, but I'm very happy with my choice. Let's go get on the treadmill and start Scythe and Sparrow. Over 100 pages in, so I'm loving it so much. I feel a kinship to Sparrow for some reason, so I'm loving it. The banter is literally everything, like it's everything. Okay, let's do a little check-in. So I am on just about 214 pages in. I had a PT appointment this morning, and for like the first half of the appointment, we're just warming my arm up like under a heating pad. So I was able to read a little bit, and I ran some errands this morning, got some audioing in. So I literally cannot believe I'm 50% of the way through since yesterday. I'm determined to finish this today and start and finish How to End a Love Story tomorrow, just, to have it done in February. But if not, I have until I meet with Lydia on Sunday to finish it. I don't know when the girls want to meet for this one. We just kind of do a live on TikTok, but probably soon. I don't know if I'm the last one they're waiting for to finish it, but I'm obsessed. I love it. I will definitely do a post on TikTok. If you're not following me there, be sure to head to the description of this video and follow me on Book Talk. But I feel like I might have the most connection with Sparrow. I'm not Sure. I do feel like one of the great things about this series is like you read the first one and you're so in love. Definitely I couldn't relate to the characters at all, but I love them so much. And then you think the second one can't get better, and then it's just as good, if not better. And then you read the third one and it's just as good, if not better. So I know everybody has their favorite book, and usually the first one in the series I find is people's favorites, but I'm loving these two a lot. There's definitely different things that I love about each couple in the series, like the darkness of Rowan and Sloane in the first book was just so new to me. But I really, really love Sparrow. So I will update you guys later. I'm about to leave for work. I have 3 patients I'm seeing in person today. So I'll be doing a little bit of driving, a little bit of audioing. And then when I come home, I am straight seeing patients back to back until 7 p.m. So tonight, once I get all cuddly on the couch, I will definitely be sitting to finish this book. So I'll update you guys when I'm done. Friday night at 6:19 and I am in my pajamas. Skincare is done. I am finishing Scythe and Sparrow. It has been like the absolute weirdest day. We woke up early to go to a dentist appointment for Andrew, and he had a very bad experience at the dentist last year, and I had to pick him up. He had just a bad reaction to anesthesia, and so I got up and went with him this morning. And for those of you who know me, I do not like to get up early, so just kind of like threw my entire day off. I had a stomach ache all morning, and it was like dramatic. However, the dentist went well, and we ended up getting breakfast, going to walk around Barnes, and then I came back to see some patients who basically all ended up canceling on me, and then my stomach ache came back and it just was a rough afternoon, and I ended up sleeping for a few hours. One of those days where you're like, what the hell just happened? So I will definitely be starting How to End a Love Story tonight, but I won't be finishing it, which is fine. Like I said, I'm meeting Lydia Sunday afternoon sometime, so I have time to finish it. But I'm obsessed. I'm going to update you guys when I finish, like I said, but I just wanted to hop on here and say, like, I am a sucker for love letters. I love love letters so much, and I just feel like we don't see love letters enough anymore. Literally every love letter Andrew's ever written me, or like a love note, I still have out, and all about like my office and the bedroom and the bathroom mirror. Like I love love letters. So I've got about 50 pages left, and I will update you guys on how this week went of reading and close out the vlog then. Okay, it is literally the next day. I don't even remember where I ended things last night, but I finished Scythe and Sparrow. I loved it so much. The entire trilogy was so good. I loved every single character, the relationships. I just felt a kinship to the main female character in this one. I loved the brotherly relationships. A lot of people were saying that they didn't like having many epilogues and bonus chapters, but I actually feel like it really brought everything together. Although it kind of left me wondering if there was going to be another book that focuses on Lark again. I don't know. If you've read it, let me know in the comments below what you think. But I feel like it was a very good reading week. I didn't quite meet my February goal. I did start How to End a Love Story today. I'm on like chapter 4 and I'm already loving it so much. I know people like talk crap about Reese Witherspoon's book club, but I know this was a part of it, and I like her book club, and I feel like she really supports a wide variety of female authors and gets their name out there. And I don't know what's not to appreciate about that, but I'm excited to read this one. Meeting with Lydia tomorrow to talk about it. But this was a very fun little reading vlog. It's my first one, so we'll see how it comes together. I honestly have no idea how it's going to come together, but I plan to do more in the future. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Those really help my channel out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.